Here are 10 more commander removal cards that can get rid of those pesky commanders. So first off, we've got Kasmina's Transmutation. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 1/1. Turn that thing into a frog and then just leave it there. This has been played against me before and it's very obnoxious, especially if you don't have any enchantment removal. It's just really tedious, especially for your commander. Frogify, this one really does turn it into a frog. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and becomes a blue frog with base power and toughness 1/1. Ribbit your way through things, I guess. There might be a heavy frog theme so far in this video. Immovable Rod, I love this card. It's so annoying. For 1 white mana, you get a stick. And with that stick, it doesn't untap during your untap step. When it becomes untapped, you venture into the dungeon, but we probably won't worry about that. For 3 and a white, you can tap it, and for as long as Immovable Rod remains tapped, another target permanent loses all abilities and can't attack or block. Just leave someone's commander under a stick just forever. So as long as they don't remove this, it's just gonna sit there and can't do anything. Kenrith's Transformation, turn that creature into a 3/3 elk, and it just doesn't have any abilities. And you also draw a card when it enters. So it's bigger than most things like the 1/1 frogs, but look, it's just an elk now. You can deal with a 3/3. I know you can do it, sport. Deep Freeze. This goblin is not having a good day. Enchanted creature has base power and toughness 0/4, has defender, loses all other abilities, and is a blue wall in addition to its other colors and types. Just turn it into a wall. Look at this goblin. He's now a wall, and he just has to stare and wait for his impending doom. Mystic Subdual. This looks kind of like a frog, right? It's got flash. Enchanted creature gets -2/-0 and loses all abilities. So it's not the biggest like combat losing thing, but hey, it loses all abilities. So if your commander is just kind of sitting there that doesn't have any abilities, it's just a creature, and you can deal with creatures easier than most things. So I think that's kind of nice. Nevermore. As Nevermore enters the battlefield, name a non-land card. The named card can't be cast. Just straight up can't be cast. So if you just don't like one of your opponents, just say, hey, your commander can't be cast. And then that just sucks for them. Cause I'm in too deep, and it's something. Anyway, this one's cool. Look at the art. It's got like the chalk outline on the right-hand side. I think that's pretty neat. Plus, it's got the split-second thing, and I love the split-second like art things. Anyway, you enchant a creature, planeswalker, or clue. Enchanted permanent becomes a clue, loses all other abilities. Turn that suspect into a chalk outline, and by suspect I mean somebody else's commander. Sure, they can sacrifice it later, but it's mostly obnoxious. It's the thought that counts. Ichthyomorphosis. This is a fish, not a frog, but it's a froggy looking fish. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is just a blue fish that's a 0/1. That's no fun. This fish is not having a good day. In fact, he's probably dying because fish do not last long on land. So yeah, that commander is just gonna have a rough day. And lastly, we have One with the Stars. Enchanted creature or enchantment. Enchanted permanent is an enchantment and loses all other card types. It still has its abilities, but it's not a creature. So let's say somebody's got Gishath as their commander. Now it still has that ability. It can't attack or block, so it's kind of just stuck. So it can't deal damage, therefore you can't get more dinosaurs off your deck. So this one's kind of fun. Just kind of a neat one that's kind of hidden that I don't think many people know about. Anyway, let me know what I missed and make sure you check out the Patreon page. Thank you to the patrons over there already. And make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss your weekly dose of magic.